Welcome to this Louisville Bicycle Club tour. A bicycle tour through the countryside with a bunch of friends and other cyclists is about having fun, and fun is what we expect to have today. But there are a few things that can really take the fun out of a day's ride. The Swope family dealerships and the Louisville Bicycle Club hope we can help you avoid these by calling your attention to them before we go ride. Part of what makes this ride so special is it's a big group ride with lots of cyclists with varying levels of skills and experience. These same factors require extra attention to safety on this cross-country bicycle tour. We've collected 10 practical tips to help you ride safely. Let's look at the list. First, check your equipment before starting the ride. You don't want a crank to come loose or a derailleur or brake lever to fall into your spokes. Lift the wheels and spin them. Work the brakes. Make sure everything is tight, secure, and working properly. Check your tires to make sure they're properly inflated. If not, take a moment to go by and visit the bike mechanics. Then you're ready to roll. This is a well-planned ride to provide riders with scenic roads, periodic rest stops with plenty of snacks and drinks, and good opportunities for sharing stories with other riders along the way. We don't want your next story to be, "I missed the turn and got lost." So, number 2, know how to stay on track. Each rider is provided with a cue sheet identifying the route and indicating the distances between each of the turns and major crossroads. Take a moment to review this and keep it handy. The route has also been marked to indicate places to turn right, turn left, or go straight. The pavement route marks for the Old Kentucky Home Tour are distinctive. For other rides, Dan Henry's look more like this. Between Dan Henry's, there's a lot of great scenery on this tour, and we want you to enjoy it all. But remember to keep one eye on the road because it is a good idea to, number 3, expect hazards. Wheel-stopping potholes, for example, take a lot of fun out of a ride. If you're not careful, a patch of gravel can scoot your wheels right out from under you, especially on turns. Watch for tire-eating little shards of glass, too. When you see a hazard, let others know by voice and gesture to swing out to avoid the hazard. Don't forget dogs. Even a little pooch in front of your wheel can bring you down. And keep in mind that dogs aren't the only things that come into your path. Number 4, be alert for riders swerving or stopping in front of you without warning. If you are riding in a group, you may have nowhere to go but into the stopped cyclist. Long climbs are a place to look out for the stopped or swerving cyclists or coming into sags. If you have to stop for whatever reason, call out loudly that you are stopping and then get off the side of the road as quickly as possible. Tip number 5 is communicate. Don't collide. A large group on tour provides plenty of opportunities for collisions with other cyclists. Communicating with one another is very important. When you come up behind another cyclist, let them know by calling out. If you're going to pass another cyclist, call out that you are passing. Glance back over your shoulder to make sure there is room for you to pull out and pass. Communicating effectively is one essential key to making this a fun ride. But you're not only contending with other cyclists on the road, there are cars too. Tip number 6, respect motorized traffic. Having a close encounter with an automobile is not fun and can be disastrous. There are a few things you can do to help avoid colliding with an automobile. One is to communicate with the drivers to signal your intentions to turn, slow down, or come out to pass other riders. Be visible and make eye contact with drivers. You are the driver of a vehicle yourself and as such required to obey traffic laws. Be courteous and take your turn at lights and stop signs. Along those stretches of roads where it is unsafe for a truck or automobile to pass, take the lane until it is safe to pass, or go to the side of the road to allow the other vehicles to go by. Let other riders in your vicinity know when automobiles are present by calling out "car back" or "car up" along the road. Or if coming to an intersection or passing driveways, call out "car left" or "car right." Do not, however, call out "clear" if you don't see anything coming. Let the next riders judge for themselves. Trains are motorized traffic you don't have to worry about much, but their tracks are a different story. Tip number 7. Don't let a railroad crossing grab your tire. Railroad tracks crossed at the wrong angle can snatch a tire out from under you in a heartbeat, sending you to the pavement. There are rumors of a national competition among tire-grabbing tracks, but you can avoid becoming one of their victims by slowing down and squaring up to cross. Bicycle tours are about having fun, not fixing flats or broken bones. Did we say flats? Like the hills and headwinds, flat tires do happen on bicycle tours. Tip number 8. Always be prepared to fix a flat. If you manage to avoid those nasty potholes, broken glass, and sharp-pointed rocks, you can delay the day, but sooner or later you are going to experience a flat tire. When you start out to ride a tour, make sure you have a spare tube to fit your wheels, a tire patch kit, the tools you need to make the change, and a way to reinflate your tire, or ride with someone who does have those things. It is also true that your tires aren't the only things that can go flat on a trip like this. So, tip number 9, be in shape for the distance and terrain. When you find yourself on the brink of utter exhaustion, it's too late to wish you had trained more, eaten breakfast, or walked that last hill. Running out of energy with 20 miles and 10 hills to go is no fun. But there are a few things you can do even at this point to give yourself a chance of reaching your destination still feeling good about the day. First, remember, this is a tour and not a race. Ride at a pace that is comfortable to you. And remember that it really is okay to walk up a few hills to enjoy the rest of the ride. If you are not accustomed to riding long hills, a good pace is one at which you can maintain a conversation. If you haven't had your carbs to start the day, eat something before you start out. It's fuel for your body and you need it to have fun riding. Stop to rest along the way, especially at the sag stops along the route. Have a snack and refill your water bottle. Finally, remember to drink along the way. Don't wait until you're thirsty because that means you're already dehydrated. You could need help at any point along the way. Remembering Rule 10 will help improve your chances of getting it. Number 10, be courteous to other riders. Relax and enjoy good company and outdoor scenery. Leave your temper at home. To arrive safely, remember these 10 practical tips for a better ride. 1. Check your equipment before starting the ride. 2. Know how to stay on track. 3. Expect hazards. 4. Be alert for riders swerving or stopping in front of you without warning. 5. Communicate. Don't collide. 6. Respect motorized traffic. 7. Don't let a railroad crossing grab your tire. 8. Always be prepared to fix a flat. 9. Be in shape for the distance and terrain. 10. Be courteous to other riders. Go have fun, ride safely, and have a good tour. With the best wishes from the Louisville Bicycle Club and the Swope Family Dealerships.